Hey, happy Halloween. Who's ready for some spooky Halloween stories, huh? Alrighty. This first one's called You're Gonna Die Tonight. Tonight, a girl with no eyes and no nose will come out of your closet, and you'll die. The end. Yay! Okay, show of hands. Who's going trick-or-treating tonight? I am. Oh, looks like a lot of you. Well, this next story is called Razors in Your Candy, and it's a poem. There are no razors in your candy, apples, sweets, or granolas, but there's a pretty giant chance they've all been laced with Ebola. I guess I should probably tell you that this book is completely blank. I'm just making this up as I go. Oh, I love this one. This next story is called There Is No Santa Claus. You're the worst, Kermit. No, you're the worst, Billy. It's not even my name. Everyone, just relax, all right? It's Halloween. I clocked out like 3 martinis ago, okay? I'm barely conscious. How about I tell you a story called Spooky Scary Skeletons? Alright, shut up. Shut up. Here we go. We will all become spooky scary skeletons in the end. It is inevitable. And all we do beforehand matters not. Well, this party died. How about a little Halloween song to get you all in the mood? Yeah, you all know this one. Ghosts aren't real, but my lust for blood is. Well, I hope you all have a fun, safe Halloween tonight. Except you, Billy. Except you.
Jimmy, have you noticed something strange?
What do you mean?
The streets are empty and I can't find anyone.
Probably another chickenpox epidemic.
I doubt it. I can't find my brother either.
I guess we should look for them.
We definitely should. Can I borrow your jacket? It's cold outside.
Sarah, no.
Jimmy, what is this?
This is my friend.
Does it have something to do with everyone's disappearance?
Maybe. And don't call my friend. His name is God.
Jimmy, you killed all our friends.
They are now in a better place, and soon you shall join them.
Jimmy, please, don't do this to me.
Mother, look, a clown.
Oh. What a friendly looking clown. Why don't you go say hi?
Hello.
Hello, little boy. What is your name?
Billy.
Nice name. Where do you live?
In house number 666.
Oh yes, that is my favorite house. Do you want to see my gun?
Okay. Wow, that is cool.
Get in my mouth, Billy.
What?
Get in my mouth now.
Why?
Because we're tighter than bark on a tree.
No.
Get in my mouth now, Billy.
No.
Oh, okay.
You can look all around and there's not a sign of hypocrisy. Nothing but sincerity as far as the eye can see. It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
Arr, matey, 'twas a fine time trick-or-treating this year. Yar, and now let's count up the booty. 'Tis a king's ransom and chocolate and sugar. Now pour out your treasury, a salty dog, and let's eat. Wow. Dear Tim and Moby, why do we have Halloween? Sincerely, Michael. Hey, Michael. Halloween has kind of a long and interesting history. It begins more than 2,000 years ago in ancient Britain and Ireland. Back then, the land belonged to a group of people called the Celts. November 1st was an important holiday for the Celts. It marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. To celebrate, they had a giant festival that began on the night of October 31st. It was called Samhain. Yeah, I know, it's spelled differently than how it's pronounced. When did you become such a stickler? During Samhain, the Celts would light bonfires and sacrifice crops and livestock to their gods. They would dress up in animal skins and hides during the festivities. The Celts believed that the ghosts of the dead, along with fairies, goblins, and other supernatural beings, roamed the earth during Samhain. These beings could cause a lot of trouble. To keep them at bay, people would leave food for them outside their houses. Well, during the 1st century CE, the Romans conquered Britain. Over the next few centuries, 2 Roman holidays became combined with Samhain. First, there was Feralia, which honored the dead. And then there was the Feast of Pomona, which honored the goddess of fruit orchards and the harvest. Well, Pomona's symbol was an apple, so some historians believe that the tradition of bobbing for apples began with her festival. Anyway, in the 4th and 5th century, Christianity reached the British Isles. The Celts and the other people that lived there all converted, but in many places the old holidays were still celebrated. To get them to stop, the Pope replaced Samhain with Christian holidays. November 2nd became All Souls' Day, a day to remember the souls of the dead. November 1st became All Saints' Day, a day honoring Christian martyrs. And October 31st was All Hallows' Eve, which was shortened to Halloween. Well, Hallows is Old English for saints, and Ean means evening, so Halloween literally means the evening before All Saints' Day. The traditions we associate with Halloween gradually evolved over the centuries. By medieval times, the tradition of leaving food out for the dead had evolved into a ritual called souling. Beggars would go from door to door at Halloween time. They would promise to pray for the souls of people's dead relatives. In return, they'd receive some food. That's probably how trick-or-treating began. In Ireland, people began dressing up as ghosts and goblins in order to blend in with the supernatural creatures that wandered the earth on Halloween. They also began carving scary faces onto turnips, gourds, and potatoes. They'd place them in windows or near doors to keep these beings away from their homes. That's how the tradition of carving jack-o'-lanterns got started. When people from Scotland and Ireland immigrated to America, they brought their traditions with them. They caught on, and pretty soon kids across the country were making mischief and trick-or-treating on Halloween night. What do you mean I'm making Halloween boring? You want it to be more scary, huh? Alright, how's this? Happy Halloween, everybody!